Greetings, book lovers everywhere. Hey, I'm E-Train and welcome to E-Train Talks. Thank you so much for joining me on my reading journey. Here on E-Train Talks, I read, review, and discuss everything books in the hopes of inspiring others to love novels, picture books, everything about reading as much as I do. Let's get started. Today I'm talking about the one, the only, Super Jake and the King of Chaos by author Naomi Milliner. And if I'm being honest, I have to say that Super Jake and the King of Chaos has been added to my list of all-time favorite middle grade novels. Super Jake and the King of Chaos is a story full of heart, magic, and fun. And it's the perfect realistic fiction read for middle graders and above. Like most of you listening already know, I'm a big fan of realistic fiction. And when I find a book I connect with, I gobble the story up in one sitting. And that's exactly what happened when I started Super Jake and the King of Chaos. Ethan, the main protagonist, has loved magic for as long as he can remember. But he's about to learn what the meaning of magic truly is. Ethan is a magician. He's the best card tricker, rabbit pulling out of a hat boy in his town. And ever since he was very little, he's loved performing in front of people, especially when he's blowing their minds with his thrilling tricks. When you knock on his door on Halloween and say, "Trick or treat," you'll most likely get the chance to see the master of tricks in action. And you'll also get some candy too. But Ethan's life isn't always magical. In fact, many aspects of his life feel more like bad luck. His younger brother Jake was born with a brain defect and can't speak, really eat, or even sit up. And Ethan carries the burden of his little bro everywhere he goes. Of course, he's proud to be Jake's big brother, but sometimes it feels like he's invisible. Especially if you count his other wild and crazy little brother, Freddie, who's the other attention hog in the family. But Ethan's life takes a lucky turn when he learns of a magic competition in Atlantic City, New Jersey, with a grand prize of $500. And drumroll please, a lunch with his hero Magnus the Magnificent. The only problem is his parents would never let him go that far, especially with Jake and Freddie to take care of too. So it's time for Ethan to devise a plan. One that couldn't possibly go wrong. Spoiler alert, it does. So he makes it eventually. The plan's going all to plan. And then disaster strikes. Ethan doesn't think his life could get any worse, but he takes part in a fight with a kid at school. And then his little brother Jake enters rehabilitation and is on the verge of possibly dying. And on top of all this, Ethan is still trying to cope with the fact that he's in middle school now. He's a middle schooler. That's hard enough. He feels like nothing will ever go Ethan's way. Where's magic when you need it? It's starting to feel like it's time for Ethan to throw away his playing cards, crayons, and magic kits in the trash, and toss away his dreams of ever being a magician, let alone meet his hero. And with Jake getting worse and worse day by day, Ethan and everybody for that matter need a little magic in their lives. And Ethan begins to realize it's time to do the right thing. What happens next? How will Ethan's scheme to meet his hero work out? And how will he keep pursuing his dreams? Will he? And what's more, will Jake be okay? You'll just have to read the chaotic and downright amazing, thrilling, just meaningful novel, Super Jake and the King of Chaos, to find out. I really appreciated the theme of magic in Super Jake and the King of Chaos. Magic comes in many forms. Sometimes magic can mean magic tricks, and sometimes magic can mean hope. For Ethan, magic comes in both forms. Despite the ups and downs in his life, magic always gave him the answers. And hope is truly magic, because when you have hope, your world feels a little bit brighter. Ethan is now learning the true meaning of magic. And what's your magic? I recommend Super Jake and the King of Chaos to middle graders and above. We all need a little magic in our lives, and Ethan, Jake, and Freddie's story shares this meaningful message and a lot more. If you're looking for a heartwarming read, you've come to the right place. And if you're looking for an entertaining read, this book is also perfect for you. You'll find Super Jake is full of all the best elements needed for a good and just, amazing best middle grade novel of all time read. A 10 out of 10 for sure. Super Jake and the King of Chaos deserves so much more recognition. It's a tale filled with the magic of middle grade for sure. Thanks for listening, everyone. I hope you'll come back again for more book talks. But until then, keep reading, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.